I never seen a terrible Dracula movie other than a movie that he was featured in, and that was Blade Trinity. But other than that, um, this has got to be one of the fucking worst, and believe me, it is one of the worst Dracula movies ever fucking made. Yeah, this is Derek Yasha, and today on This Movie Sucks, it's going to be Dracula, the Satanic Rites. Ugh, my god, let's just fucking get into it, alright? The story, alright? So, a bunch of cult sadists want to bring Dracula back into the world, okay? And then Dracula was like, what the fuck, man? Seriously. Like, I just don't fucking understand. Like, why the fuck would you want to bring back Dracula and then Dracula's not gonna thank you for it? He's gonna be like, well, okay, it's good that you brought me back into the world, but I'm not gonna give you fucking credit for it. So, yeah. What I could say to that is, those people that's trying to bring him back, they're just fucking wasting their time, seriously. And then that's the fact that you have another subplot going on where Dracula wants to put the plague on everyone. He gets these four people, and basically he has the plague in one of the bottles or something like that, one of the testing bottles. What I could say is the story just sucks here, as it was trying to be two things. Okay, the resurrection of Dracula, and then the whole subplot where the plague is gonna happen, basically. Well, okay, seriously, come on, dude. The story is fucking weak sauce, alright? It's fucking terrible. Alright, so let's get into the acting. Of course, the acting only good by Christopher Lee and I believe it was Peter Cushing. Yeah. Yeah, them two only had good acting. Everyone else was just okay or shitty. Alright? It was just like the only reason why you're watching this movie is for Christopher Lee and Peter Kushner. Okay? Because other than that, the movie is just a garbage waste of time. Seriously. Like, I could have been doing something better. I could have watched a porno. I could have been jerking off. Hell, I could have been, basically eating shit out of the garbage can like a fucking raccoon. Okay? But anyways, getting back on topic. Sorry about that. So the acting is okay and terrible at the same time, but not terrible like Christopher Lee and Peter Kushner. Okay. So the writing. The writing has a lot of fucking problems, okay? The movie just jumps out of nowhere and just like wants to like be on this side for 1 minute and then it jumps to another side the next minute. And it's just like, okay, this movie's giving me a fucking headache already. I'm having a headache, plus it's making me bored and tired, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of fucking problems with the writing, and the movie does not know what it wants to fucking be. If it wants to be a Dracula movie, or it wants to be a movie about vampires, or a movie about the fucking plague. It doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be, alright? Like, it's confused. Like, it took some heavy drugs, and then it's fucking confused. That's what it feels like to me, alright? The dialogue is pretty stupid in this movie, alright? Just saying, though, it is pretty stupid. Do I have to really explain? Thus, the fact that this movie, came out around the late 70s, I believe it was. It doesn't fucking say on this cover, but I know for a fact that this movie came out around the late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there. But yeah, um, I'm getting off topic again, but let me get back on topic. So the dialogue is just epic fail right there, alright? The cinematography and the visuals, They are okay at times, and sometimes they're just like, um, they'll just mess your head up. Okay, seriously, like it will give you a fucking headache, and it will make you go blind because how terrible the cinematography and the visuals are. Alright. The music was okay in this movie. Nothing to run home about. Okay, of course, that the horror of Dracula had better score, and Dracula AD 1972 had a better fucking score and better music, of course. Just saying though, but that's just me, okay? So yeah, nothing memorable for the music. And overall, the movie itself, I mean, look, they didn't take their time to put it in a DVD cover like this, okay? Yeah, because DVD covers like that is good, the plastic, but thin plastic, that's just telling me something right there. Like, okay, let's just put our movie in here because nobody really cares about this fucking movie, and let's just treat it like shit because it is shit. Yeah, but I would just say that they didn't put any effort into this, and it just garbage the way that they did this. Yes, I know that Deadly Drifters comes like this, but yeah, that's a 10 times better movie than this. And that John Travolta movie, I forgot what was it called, but I think it was called The Boy Inside the Plastic Bubble. Yeah, that movie is 10 times better than this piece of shit. And that same movie came inside this kind of cover. Um, blech. Okay, just blech. I mean, I'd rather go and save the animals that was in the oil in the ocean. Like sea lions, sea otters, clams, you name it. Okay, I would rather go to that and save those animals. You know what else too? I would rather go and basically go on an animal hunt than to ever watch this piece of shit ever the fuck again. Um, I think I would rather call over a hooker and have sex with the hooker than to ever watch this abomination and to ever hear this abomination and to ever see this abomination. Because let me just tell you something. Tits and pussy and ass is a lot better than this fucking movie. Believe me, I could be putting my face in those titties right now. I could be putting my face in that pussy right now. I could be licking that girl's asshole and her ass cheeks, okay? Than to ever just put this movie up close to my face because, to believe it or not, this piece of shit is uncomfortable. See, my hand is uncomfortable holding this, as these two fingers right here hurt. Whereas in this cover I could hold all day and basically it's comfortable. Okay, my hand is comfortable. But see, because it's rough plastic, okay, it's rough fucking plastic and cheap plastic, if that, um, it's just hurting my fucking fingers right now. Which I should just be holding the cover like this. There we go. That's more comfortable. Yeah, I guess that's the way that they wanted you to fucking hold it. I mean, don't watch this fucking movie. Whatever the fuck you do not watch this movie because it is the worst Dracula movie you will ever see in your life. And believe me, you will want to break this piece of dog shit. You will want to destroy this piece of dog shit. You will want to burn this piece of dog shit on fire, basically. And let me drink to that as well. Yeah. I would just say avoid this movie like the fucking plague that the fuck it is, okay? Seriously. Because other than that, You know what movies I would rather be watching right now than this fucking piece of shit ever to fucking end? The horror of Dracula. And Dracula 1972 AD, or AD 1972. But I think I would rather watch the other two movies. Dracula Has Risen from the Grave and Taste the Blood of Dracula. Alright, even though those two movies are fucking bad, I would rather watch those. And those movies need to be ranted on, which I should do a rant on. But anyways, getting back to this, okay? I think I'll destroy it by burning it on a fucking barbecue pit and then making sure to get the fucking ashes and then flush it down the toilet bowl. Yeah. Because this movie is not rememberable, it's forgettable. What else I could say is this is the shit stain on Dracula's steps, okay? And basically, what Dracula I'm talking about is the horror of Dracula. Okay, and I guess you could say Bram Stoker's Dracula 2 and Dracula 2000, Dracula 2 and 3. All right, and Dracula 3000. So basically, this is the shit stain that's on the Dracula movies. Okay, so I explained enough, and I am out. Peace.